Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. My name is Triple S, and today I'm playing on my Minecraft Let's Play PlayStation 4 World. I'm Triple S, and today I'm gonna try something different. Usually, because I play on PS4 here, and usually what happens is I just download straight to YouTube. I do a whole one uncut video, but today I'm gonna try something new. I'm gonna build a Water Guardian farm from scratch. I dug all this out. I'm gonna build it up, and I'm gonna try to cut it up and make it all one episode and make it nice and pretty. So I hope you guys enjoy. If you do, feel free to leave a like or a comment. It's greatly appreciated. But let's begin. So what have I done? Let me hop down here. So this was a water monument. And the new title update, 32 came out. It's actually not that with PS4, but that's pretty much what it's called, because on Xbox, that's the name of it. So you can see it used to be a water monument, still has the pillars. Excuse me. But I dug it all out. I used lava buckets to make it all water, and then all smooth stone, and I just shaved it off layer by layer, used up a bunch of picks. Got tons of chests. So we are now at Y39. And Guardian spawn between here and all the way up here. So I'm gonna make a couple layers of water where they can excuse me, where they can spawn in, funnel them all into a killing chamber, and we'll go from there. So let me just run over here real quick. I've got lots of gray glass out on me, which I'm gonna make it out of, and actually there's a squid over there I'm gonna tend to pretty soon to get a little bit more, because I've um got lots of glass. I've got lots. This is all from digging out that water temple. All this cobble, some smooth stone, all this. There's sponge, lanterns, prismarine shards, and bricks. All, more prismarine, more prismarine. So yeah, lots of lava buckets. This is what I use to remove it all, to change it all into water. But yeah, and once again, guys, um, I'm gonna try and cut this up. Hopefully it works out. It might not, but I'm using Twitch because that's with PS4. There's not a lot of options. You can download it straight to YouTube. You can stream. So the quality might not be super good. Usually the quality on Twitch, if you move around a lot, like move your screen side to side, kind of gets shaky. But I hope you guys still enjoy, and I'll get back to you in just a moment. Alright, ladies and germs, I'm back. And as you can see, I covered this all in glass and filled it up in water. You probably saw the little bit of a time lapse I did. I hope you enjoyed it. But as you also probably saw, these guardians, they like to flop around. So, like one will spawn and just jump over the hole and jump back. So I've got to do something about that. I've got a few ideas. But first off, I thickened this wall so it's now too thick, and I'm gonna have to make myself a new shovel and then dig this whole wall, this whole side of the wall out, so I can move this back one, because I want it to be 4x4, that middle hole, and right now it's only 3x4. You go over and look at it. Yeah, only 3x4, and as you can see, this guy's just gonna kind of swim around it, hop over it a few times. So I think if it's 4x4, that'll help. Because, yeah, he could just jump across. And, I'm gonna put some blocks over so he can't jump too high. So let me do that, and I'll get back to you. But first, I wanted to talk about a little bit about what I've been doing. So I told you, as you can see, this episode so far is a little different from the usual one. I've been using Microsoft or Windows Movie Maker. It's one of the two. I think it's Windows Movie Maker, and it's pretty nice. It's a free software, and it's a little bit like slideshow. You just do, like Microsoft PowerPoint, and you just piece it all together. It's pretty easy to use, and so far I think it looks pretty nice. It's not great. It's not super professional, and it has its limitations. But so far it's doing pretty well. I like it a lot, actually. And what I've just been doing, I have to upload video clips straight to YouTube, keep them on private, and then download the MP4 files, upload it to the software, and go from there. It's a little bit of a pain in the butt, but it's not too bad. So let me take care of this, move all the water back, and I might start doing the level where the guardians spawn, and then I'll be back to you. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. And I did a lot of work. Some of it I showed, some of it I've done like short little time lapses of. But I filled in all the water here. I made a platform so the guardians, they'll swim down the water, fall down the flowing water on top here, and then they'll funnel into that area right there, fall down into some lava, and then fall down a chute, so they take fall damage on top of it, and then they die. So let me kind of jump down here, show you some of what I've done. As you can see, I've done a whole bunch of rows of these, and I'll fall in one. If I just let go of X, you just fall down and swim towards this lava here, which is suspended up here. I did a nice little design in the floor. You might be able to see some of this dark prismarine with sea lanterns, and there's black glass on top of it. Now, the floor, unfortunately, I dug down maybe a couple blocks too low, so I had to raise it back up a few because these slimes keep spawning. And I didn't have enough prismarine bricks to finish the floor, so I just decided to kind of finish it off and start farming these guardians for their drop so I can finish it up. So, yeah, these slimes keep spawning and they're a real pain in the butt. They hurt. They now, I don't know, the slime spawning and not the spawning, but the movements have changed and they hurt a lot more and they're a lot faster and blah blah blah. They're a lot smarter. So, I have to finish this floor so they stop doing that because they take the hostile mob cap. And I want this to be much more efficient than it is now. It's doing well now, don't get me wrong, but it can do so much better. So I'm gonna do that, but for right now, let me show off what I've done. So I'll swim over here. And so far, like I said, yeah, it's doing really well. You can see all these guardians spawning in, and they just flow straight towards that lava and pretty much fall down pretty quickly, pretty fast. The only thing I have left to do is finish that floor. I have to do some caving and just make sure that slimes aren't spawning and blah blah blah. You can see those jerks. I'll come over here real fast. Yeah, and they're all over the place no matter what light level it is. So I've got to do that. And down here is my kind of collection area. It's pretty makeshift right now. I want to make a much nicer room. And I also want to be able to have water start to flow and then put them into a portal because I think that I can make a really good XP farm as well from these guys if I just teleport them to the nether and then go in myself. That would be a pretty good XP farm, I think. So hopefully I'll do that, and I'll probably do that before I end this episode. But so far, here's some of the drops that I get. You get a ton of fish, which is nice because I've got some old villagers at my base, and one of them is a farmer who will trade you for cooked fish. So that'll be really useful because you get so much fish from these guys. You can see it's just stacks and stacks. But right now I'm concentrated on these prismarine shards because as you can see it takes like 9 of them I think to make one prismarine brick, which is pretty insane. So I'm gonna do that, and I might come back to you when I'm doing more of this part where I finish off the room and make it so I can change this, insert some water, and then have it flow towards a nether portal. But in the meantime, I'm just going to do some more grindy work, and I'll come back to you. See you in a bit. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back for one final time this episode because finally I'm finished. I have this done. This Guardian farm, all done. It took a while. Probably between school and this, it took me 2 or 3 weeks, and I played this game a lot, but I'm glad to be done. So, I'm about to show it off. Here it is. It's not all that grandiose. I might change it a little bit, but I've got some pretty key features. Of course, the Guardians fall through that lava up there and burn up, and they get collected in these chests. And I also have the option of flicking this lever, which, let me kind of build up here real fast. You can see opens this door and this nether portal, so these Guardians can just fall in and then go straight into the portal. And then I have another nether portal that I'll show that collects them and crushes them, and it's pretty cool. So, without further ado, I'm going to do a little bit of before and after. I hope everybody enjoyed the episode. It was a lot of work, and I hope I can do some of these in the future. Maybe I'll start doing all of these if I get good results. If you like the video, feel free to leave a like or comment. It always helps out. And otherwise, have a great day.